Let's savor this as though it's real.
So it does seem like Faramar has made his way into the top team, one of the top teams here, but I actually don't think this is the best team you can use against the Crystal Beetle, because I have seen higher scores for this. But with that said, come on. I would like to get
time for your eulogy.
At least one copy of him. Oh god.
Hi.
I'm aiming at you.
Hi.
I shall forever fight and protect.
Let us fight together.
Oh,
Don't
nice.
worry. This is worth celebrating.
I swear by this. I swear by this.
Fortunately, my skills remain unblemished.
The time has come to depart. Perhaps the answer lies within these pages. Yes, just like this. Yes. For me, truly, I adore it. My thanks. I hope it wasn't too great an inconvenience.
I mean, if I make the swap now, that would still give me time to rebuild, some time to rebuild Walk, I think, before the Ravaged Realms. In case it turns out to be useful for that, I don't know, but anyway, time for episode 3 of the Sunrise Overture. You find Tamisha and Lucius already waiting when you arrive at the Sun Temple. It's been so long, Redacted. Even though I'm far away, I heard all about your glorious adventures. I don't mean to disturb you, but an unusual phenomenon has occurred here, and I need your help to assess the situation. The other day, while heading to the temple, I passed by this place and heard some acolytes singing hymns. As you know, I used to be in a church, so I'm quite familiar with hymns. It's obvious to me that the two acolytes were singing off-key. It's fine that their singing wasn't perfect, but the thing is, they were laughing and fooling around. I'd say that's an act of blasphemy. Tamisha had me listen to them too. I might not have a perfect pitch, but I can definitely tell they were way off key. She insists the acolytes were laughing at her own singing, but I didn't hear that. The weirdest part is that when we confronted them, they claimed there was nothing wrong with their singing. Here they are, the singing acolytes. I asked them to wait here so they can give you their accounts. Tamisha takes you to meet the acolytes. Both of them look aggrieved. Eager to explain themselves, the acolytes start prattling on as soon as you ask them about the situation. I really had no idea what Dame Tamisha is talking about. Alright, I'm not a perfect singer, but I always sing hymns with the deepest devotion. I know there's watching, so there's no way I'd make a mockery of hymns. Just like Dame Temesia, I was once in a chore too. I may not be as experienced as her, but I trained for much longer. I'm quite confident to say I'm pitch perfect. Throughout my life, my singing has never been off key. So, here's the deal. I'm sure I heard him laugh. Both Lucius and I heard him singing. Hear their off-key singing. But the acolytes don't seem to be lying either. We have to be careful since we're close to the rift, so I invited you here. Didn't expect you to show up this quickly. Well, my sister happens to be dealing with similar issues in other places. We got this, Temesia. My sister now has the weapon specifically for this. Before the flustered crowd, you infuse magic into Dunlinger's bell. The clock chimes, and light falls once again. As light blankets the land, everyone snaps out of a trance. Horrendous figures of hyperfiends begin to emerge from the shadows around them. The hypergians are indeed behind this.
Every sword is a witness.
After the hyperfiends are repelled, the current magic fades away, and everything falls back into place. After seeing the acolytes off, you explain everything to Temesia and Lucius. It's burial again. How atrocious. Thanks to the acolytes who've been praying around the clock to secure the seal, burial's current magic is effectively blocked. Had burial managed to possess them or even replace them, the seal would have been in serious danger. Fortunately, Temesia was sharp enough to notice the problem. The problem's not sorted yet. There's still a discrepancy. You're right. While Lucius only heard him singing off key, I heard him laughing uncontrollably. Frankly speaking, I didn't even realize they were out of tune until Temesia pointed it out. Maybe it's because every time I sing, I can only hear my own loud voice. I really pay attention to others. Could I be possessed? Not likely, right? We can't get caught up in this vicious cycle of second guessing, or we'll be playing right into Burial's hands. Right. Redacted. Is there a way to detect corrupted beings like you just did? Besides using Dunlinger's spell, what else can we do, Manchester? How about singing hymns? You two can sing together. Singing together? Can't say singing with Lucius is all that enjoyable. But he's still a much better option than Atalanta. That girl is literally tone deaf, I'm afraid. That doesn't really reassure me, Temesia. Alright, let's begin. Hope it works. Temesia kicks off the song, and Lucius soon follows with his deep, sonorous voice. The singing is anything but perfect, yet the song gradually fills the air with a sense of purity. Without warning, a scream shatters the silence as a figure emerges from Temesia's shadow. Ah, that's so awful! I can't take it anymore! What did I do to deserve this torture? It's not like I swallowed your shadows. This is unforgivable. We should be the ones saying that. Stupid knights, your singing is downright awful. The heal works pretty well.
Quick! More earth! My shield is unbreakable!
Alright, let's leave it at that. I decided to forgive you all. The guy who sings like a trumpet has won me over. Don't desecrate the hymn with your filthy words. Ah, it's you. Answer me correctly, and I'll give you a little something. What did I attach myself to just now? No way I'm answering questions from a Hypergean. Could it be your shadow? Those unfortunate acolytes? The clouds you're wearing? Your dear pony? Or the winged hat on this bulky guy? The title page of the old man's codex? The gem on the acolyte's belt? Let me make it clear to you, we won't be wasting time on pointless guesswork. You already had the answer, don't you, my dear? You were wondering why only you heard the laughter. Ever considered that you could be the one leading me to the seal? You distorted her earring. You didn't possess anything. Don't give it away, Merlin. You're ruining the fun. All right. I messed with her hearing. You happy now? I see. This place packed with acolytes, so Burial Shadow could hardly sneak in. Plus, constant twisting sounds would be far too draining for his weak shadow. So he had no choice but to resort to trickery. By messing with people's hearing is the easier route. Can't believe he went to such great lengths just to cause trouble. Ouch, talk about making me sound like I'm pinching pennies, you fluffy maniac. Aren't you? Merlin, alright, you're spot on. I'm indeed living on a budget now. Don't you know why I have to scrimp and save? You've hurt so many of my unfortunate friends. I can only wander around all by myself. I'm so lonely, and I just want to do something to cheer my friends up. Music's the only thing I can offer. Are you sure they enjoy it? You're just mocking them. Don't get me wrong, I just want my peers to experience the beauty of the outside world too. Look, they're so into it, they haven't moved an inch. Oops, my bad, they couldn't move. You should admire my lovely guester, yet instead you keep trying to thwart my plan. Some Magister and Templar Knights you are. You should be ashamed of yourself. Don't leave my familiars out. Certainly. Oh, look at your fluffy faces. You must be touched by my words. I had to say, you're truly a genius at changing topics. Seriously, Merlin, why are you so good at killing my vibe? But I'll let you off the hook this time, since you always manage to keep up with me. Aren't I a Hypergean with a kind soul? It's definitely the joke of the year. Hey, don't go. Amidst a fit of uproarious laughter, Beryl transforms into a wisp of smoke and vanishes. After composing yourselves, you begin discussing your next move. We'll report what happened here to our superiors and further reinforce the seal. Singing hymns and praying works well against that guy's magic. No matter how cunning he is, Dora's blessing will render him powerless. We can immediately tell if a hymn is affected. It's by far the best solution. However, the burial we just saw was also a doppelganger. Will he be causing trouble elsewhere? Magister, I think Beryl has left us clues again. You remember he mentioned his unfortunate friends? Coincidentally, there are still type in every affected area we visited. So, the next place you might target is... Dun, dun, dun. Oh, nothing new for this open yet. Maybe tomorrow then.
What's up? Looking for me?
Let's savor this as though it's real. Let's savor this as though it's real.
I'm still a bit undecided about whether I want to make this swap or not, so I'll probably wait for now and see, because there doesn't seem to be an immediate demand for Fermor, even though it seemed like he would do well in Dream Realm. But for example, with this boss, I don't think having the wolf would, the other wolf would really improve my score much, because my score with this comp is already doing better than that. Of course, their twins are also not as built, so that could have something to do with the lower score.
The time has come to depart.
But I can get him this.
Hi, how are ya? Wanna take a stroll in our dreams? Hi, how are ya? Wanna take a stroll in our dreams?
Oh, I almost 5 sets for her. Don't think it would be worth it to craft them now. I guess neither of them has the ideal jump set for them.
I'm
Don't worry. I'll clear the way.
This probably isn't the best set for her either. But let's see.
A bit of experience, a bit of luck.
Right, I should try to maximize my score against this one so I can try and get more of the loot, but anyway, I think I'll keep it at that for today, since there wasn't so much to do as I thought. So, oh yeah, I can finish that one first. Can't also think it would be better if they were both like that. Oh, like that. But you know. Oh, is that not work? Oh well. Just probably a better team by now anyway, but then this guild is kind of dead anyway, so